So if you want your viewers of the form to go ahead and upload out a file that is an attachment to your form, then you can go ahead and utilize something called the file upload field. So to do that, you can see that I'm in the form editing area. Over here on the left hand side, first of all, you need to click on add element, and then under the basic element section, under the basic tab right here, you will be able to see the file upload field. Simply go ahead and click, and this is what you have, as you can see right here. So you got the file upload. So you can go ahead and type in whatever you like. For example, I'm going to go ahead and say example file right here, file upload right here. Or let's say, for example, I'm going to go ahead and say, please upload your image. Let's say, for example, right here. So it can be anything right here. So if I were to actually preview out the form right here, then you will be able to see the browse file section. You can go ahead and click, and it actually opens up the Explorer window. So what the users will be able to do is they will be able to choose any file, upload it out right here, just like this. They can even go ahead and upload out multiple files right here if it is allowed. So they can go ahead and delete, let's say, for example, and go ahead and upload out file as you want. But you can see that it actually says the file format is not supported because by default, the file that I uploaded, WebP, is not supported right here. So let's see how we can go ahead and fix that out as well. So over here in the file upload field, I'm going to go around over here onto the properties, and here you can see it says please upload your image right here. So I can go ahead and change this out as well, and you will be able to see the change right here in the field name as well. So now I can go ahead and align the label to the left, to the right, to the top right here, and set this out as the form default as well. That means if I were to actually go ahead right here onto, let's say, for example, right here, I'm just going to go ahead and select out image, let's say, for example, then what happens is that this is what I have. But let me just go ahead and bring in the file upload, and you can see that it comes up in the same format right here, just like this. If I were to actually go around over here onto the properties right here, you can go ahead and make this field required as well, and even go ahead and add in a sublabel. For example, upload the image that you want to submit, let's say, for example, and it'll be shown right here on the bottom. So if I were to go around over here in option, you can even go ahead and set the file size limit. Let's say, for example, minimum, let's say it should be 100 kilobytes or maybe 10 kilobytes, and maximum, I want it to, let's say, for example, be 5,000 kilobytes. Right here, that means around 5 megabytes. So you can see the file type right here. So when we uploaded WebP, it didn't accept because the file types right here are only these that are accepted. So let's say I want to accept JPG. I'm going to press comma right here, say JPEG right here, and I want to accept WebP as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in the file type right here. You can even go to multiple and limit the number of files right here to, let's say, for example, maximum 4 files. You can go to advanced as well, and the button text right here is browse files. But over here, I want it to be specific to pictures, so I'm just going to say select picture right here, just like this. So now validate file size according to limits. So you can see it says yes right here. You can go ahead and say no as well. And in hover text, I can go ahead and say please upload your file in JPG or WebP format right here, just like this. You can go ahead and string the field so that you can see that it's together with the other field as well as you need. You can even move this to the new line right here, as you can see right here from the stringed field if you want. And you can hide the field right here just like this as well, so that this is not visible temporarily. And if you were to see the field details, you will be able to see the unique name for it in a coding level. So I'm just going to say please upload image, so I can go ahead and change that out right here as well, just like this. So now I'm going to go ahead and preview out the form, and this is what you would see. You see select picture, and as I hover over, you can see it says please upload your file in JPG or WebP format. simply go ahead and select out a picture right here. And let's say, for example, select these two pictures now, press open, and you can see that they get uploaded out right here. And this time WebP is supported as well. You can go ahead and select out, let's say, for example, other files as well. So let's just go around over here, and I'm going to go ahead and select this one out right here. And I'm going to go ahead and select, let's say, for example, this one out right here as well. And you can see it is DNZ, so it's not accepted. So let's just go ahead and upload out the file that is supported, like JPG right here. So now let's just go ahead and upload this. And since this is the 5th file, you can see it says only 4 file uploads allowed. So you can see that that is how it validates out the submissions as well. So that is how you can go ahead and work around with the form file upload field inside of Jotform. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe